Hello, it's Thursday, May 7th. It's time for live class again. I'm going to continue the concepts we worked on from Tuesday, where we combined our self-defense with our one-steps, and to give you an idea of how they can fit together. So we're going to start out with a warm-up, a little bit more intense. Then on Tuesday, we'll start with loosen up your shoulder, so nice rotations forward. And we'll move them back. Good. With the arm swings today, you're going to go up on one, up on two, around on three, and then back around on four. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hana, dual, set, net. Hana, dual, set, net. One more time. Hana, dual, set, net. In and out. Trunk loosen up, do some waist twisting. Big hip rotations. Change direction. Loosen up the hamstrings, the lower back a little bit more. Loosen windmills, 10 count of windmills. Hana, dual, set, net, tassa, yasa, go, yero, aho, yo. All right, shake that off. We're going to start with jump lunges to warm up. So instead of jumping jacks, we're doing jump lunges. If you have a knee issue for these, just step it out. So a jump lunge is I'm going to start in this position and I'm going to switch back and forth. If you have an injury or feel that's going to damage your knees in any way, just do a step back and forth and you'll still get a good workout from that. And we're going to do 20 of those. All right, here we go. And if you can keep your hands up through this exercise, that's even better. 20 count of jump lunges. And begin. Hana, dual, set, net, tassa, yasa, go, yero, ha, yo. Hana, dual, set, net, tassa, yasa, go, yero, ha, yo. Okay. So now we're going to move to push-up jacks, so a little bit different variation on push-ups. You're going to take your normal push-up position. And when you go down, your legs pop out like you're doing a jumping jack, and then they come back together when you come back up. So pace is a little bit quicker on these if you can, but still you want good form, so you don't want your head bouncing up and down, you don't want your back sagging. Decent speed would be something to that effect if you can. But just do your best with these. Again, variation on push-ups tonight. 20 of those push-up jacks are best you can. And we're going to begin starting now. Hana, dual, set, net, tassa, yasa, go, yero, hop, yo. Hana, dual, set, net, tassa, yasa, go, yero, hop, yo. Good. All right, we're going to flip over while we're down here. Gary, do some crunches. So tonight, for crunches, you're going to start out in normal crunch position. When you come up, we're going to clap underneath the thighs. So one more time. When I come up, I'm going to make a clap underneath and then go back down. And we're going to do 20 of those. Getting ready. Crunch position. And begin. Hana. Dual. Set. Net. Tassa, yasa, go, yero, hop, yo. Hana, dual, set, net, tassa, yasa, ura, yero, aho, yo. Good. We're going to finish up our warm-up tonight with a plank hold. So we're going to count to 30 in our plank hold. Getting ready, plank position, and begin. Hana, do, set, net, tassa, yasa, go, yuro, ha, yo. Hana, do, set, net, tasa, yasa, go, yuro, ha, yo. Hana, do, set, net, hasa, yasa, go, yuro, ha, yo. And rest. All right, we're back up. So we're gonna move to some limber up kicks, a little bit different than we did on Tuesday. This time, every limber up kick is a 5 count. Same shoulder, opposite shoulder, in to out, out to in, that's 4. All right, so we're gonna do each of those 5 times though. So I knew there was a 5 in there somewhere. So it's gonna be same shoulder, opposite shoulder, in to out, out to in, that's 1 count. We're going to do that 5 times. All right, so we're in the limber up position. Our hands are up. And first time, hana. Same shoulder. Opposite shoulder. In to out. Out to in. Dual. Same. Opposite. In to out. Out to in. Set. Same. Opposite, into out, out to in. Net, same, opposite, into out, out to in. Last time on this side, tasa. Same, opposite, into out, out to in. Switch sides. All right, other side. Hana, same, opposite, into out, out to in. Dual, same, opposite, into out, out to in. Set, same, opposite, into out, out to in. Net, same, opposite, into out, out to in. Last time, tasa. Same, opposite, into out, out to in. All right, good. Your legs should start to get nice and loose up right now. So we're going to move to our combinations. Same thing. We're going to imagine that we're being grabbed in a certain way. I'll describe the grab. And then the release will be your one-step hands, your combination of one-step hands and feet to get out. And maybe a combination of also the release part of it. So we're combining parts of our curriculum together. And if you don't know what the actual grab is because it's not at your belt rank yet, it's still a basic that you'll be able to do and follow along with. All right. So the first one is the number 1 grab. It's the same side. So if I have this hand out, somebody's grabbing with the mirror of that side. All right. Or vice versa. We're going to do both sides tonight. So what we're going to do is, if you know 13, we're going to do a 13. So I'm going to step in, strike with the outside chop, chop again, turn, chop, step, round kick. So I'm throwing in a number 6. So imagine the 1 grab, a 13 hand technique, and a 6 kick. So one more time, nice and slow. Somebody grabs this hand, same side, I'm going to step in. Outside chop block, chop, spin, chop. The leg that's now closest to them is going to step. And I'm going to round kick with that. All right, so let's do that 3 times on each side. Hana. Do. Set. Hiya. I'll go to the other side. So I'm going to step to the other side now. Hana. Do. One more time. Set. All right, so the next one is off a cross hand grab. So the person in front of me is grabbing their right to my right or their left to my left. So it's crossing across my body. So from there, I'm gonna do 19 hand. If you know 19 hand, we're gonna make it real simple. We're doing inside, outside, knife block, pull back into chamber position, and do an outside, inside block. I'm gonna turn and do a hook kick. So that's a 17. So we have a 2 grab with a 19 hand technique and a number 17 kick. So one more time, imagine somebody's grabbing this hand. I'm gonna do an inside, outside block, pull, outside, inside block, turn, hook kick. All right, let's do that 3 times on each side. Hana. Dual. Set. Other side. Hana. Dual. Set. Okay. All right, not so bad, right? We're just combining things that we already know and using them in a different way. So the next one we're going to do is imagine a 3 grab. 3 grab is if somebody grabs the top of your shoulder. All right, so if somebody grabs you from the top of your shoulder, if somebody's moving towards you aggressively, what's the first thing you should do? Get your hands up. So as soon as the hand moves towards us, they manage to grab our shoulder, I'm going to get my hands up. From there, I'm going to move forward and latch on like I'm going to do number 12 because that's what I'm going to do next. Do number 12, boom, and then from here, leg that's up, I'm going to side kick with that. So it's kind of like a number 2 at that point. So imagine a shoulder grab, get my hands up, move in, grab, knee strike, side kick, yup, chaki. All right, so let's try that 3 times on each side. Hana. Dual. Set. Other side. Hana. Dual. Set. So we got a low kick for our number 2 kick, side kick. All right, so the next one, or imagine somebody's grabbing the front of the lapel now, or the front of the shirt, grabbing that way. So tonight, we're gonna trap the hand. Here, I'm gonna move in and do a number 9 hand technique. So the number 9 is an outside inside block, an elbow strike, a back fist, and then a hammer fist. From there, we're gonna be fancy and we're gonna do a jump back kick. Boom. So jump back kick is number 24 for those of you who are the red belt and above. So one more time. Somebody grabs my shirt from the front. I'm going to trap it. Step in, outside block, elbow strike, back fist, hammer fist, jump, boom, back kick. All right, let's do that in 3 times on each side. Hana. Dual. Set. Other side. Hana. Dual. Set. All right, so we're gonna practice a couple grabs from behind now. So Tuesday, we did one from the top of the collar. Tonight, we're gonna do from like the belt area. All right, so somebody grabs your belt. So we need to see who that is. We're gonna turn, hand comes up, around. We're gonna do a knife chop, and then a grab. We're gonna reverse underneath. We're gonna do number 18, hand technique. So it's a palm strike with a sweep. Boom. We're going to follow down with a knee strike and a punch at the same time. So we're following the person to the ground. So now in the air, that would look something like this. All right, brown belts and above should recognize that as number 16 kick. So we're doing a 16 kick, but towards the ground. So we're just using it in a different way. So one more time. Somebody grabs my belt. I need to turn and look. So I'm going to bring the hand around, trap them back. I'm going to bring this palm strike up, sweep the leg out, and follow them down, and knee strike, punch. So let's try that out 3 times on each side. Hana. Dual. Set. All right, so the other side to do. Same thing. Hana. Dual. And set. Very good. All right, so that's number 6 grab from behind into 18 hand technique into a 16 leg kick technique. All right, now we're going to do the number 8 grab. So 8 grab is if somebody were to grab one hand behind the back, arm bent, and one hand straight. All right, so to release that, we're gonna elbow strike backwards as we step. We're gonna punch out. Now, I'm gonna bring this hand around, inside, outside block, outside, inside block. From here, that person's arm should still be in this back hand here, so I'm gonna turn that into a 10, which is a hook kick while you have the arm. So we're doing 8 self-defense into 19 hand again, into 10 kicks. So one more time. Try a different angle. One straight arm, one bent arm. Straight arm steps back, elbow strike, punch out. The bent arm gonna come around, inside, outside block, outside, inside block. From here, hook kick with the chambered side. So let's try that 3 times on each side. Hana. Dual. Set. So we're going to switch sides now. Bent arm, straight arm. Hana. Okay. Dual. And one last time. Set. One final one. We're going to do a double hand grab. You have to imagine being grabbed with 2 hands on the wrists. All right, so 2 hands to the wrists in this fashion. So somebody's grabbing you this way. I'm going to take a step and I'm going to do an inside-outside block. So as I step forward, I'm going to inside-outside block this way. The other hand is going to shoot into a ridge hand. So this way. I'm going to knee strike with the leg that matches that ridge hand. Boom. I'm going to step back out to the side and do a 5, a low kick, a low side kick. So I'm doing that step. So one more time. Somebody has both of my hands. I'm going to move towards them. All right, so as I move towards them, I'm going to bring this hand up in an inside-outside fashion. I'm going to rich hand strike. I'm going to knee strike, put it down, step, side kick. Like knee section for that side kick. Okay? All right, so we're here. We've got our hands. Step out. We're a hana. Block, strike. Knee strike. Step, side kick. Second time. Dual. And set. Good. All right, so the other side. We're going the other way now. Hana. Dual. And set. Okay, good. And doing things like this is a good way to force yourself to learn how to do your one steps on both sides. All right, you never know which way you have to step if you have to defend yourself. So doing your one steps on both sides is a good way. If you notice another thing about today's and Tuesday's class, they're mini forms again. So hyungs are a way to practice this as well. So when you do your one steps, when you're I mentioned it in one of the other videos that I posted earlier in the month or last month, and it's still on our app, about when you practice your one steps, you have to be in the right mindset. When you practice your forms, you have to be in the right mindset. So you have to actually imagine somebody attacking if you're doing them by yourself. And if you're doing them with a partner, one steps with a partner, you have to make sure that partner is committed to doing the attack properly so that you can react properly to that. All right, so real quick, we'll do a nice stretch again. Nice long front stance. Get into maybe a little bit more stretching tonight. Switch sides. So, special assignment for the weekend. I'll give you a whole weekend. I want to see some videos of you putting some of your self-defense and one-step kicks and hands together on your own. Show me what you got. Show me your creativity and imagination and how you can make these work. I would love to see some of those and what your mindset is when you're doing some of these. You might show me some so when we're actually working and give me some ideas. So I would love to see some of those. Got our knee bent. Change direction. Assignment like this is along the same lines of look through your forms and see what you can do in your forms that would be similar to your one-step techniques. So for this assignment, I want to see you combine some of your one-step techniques in self-defense. Feet apart and down. Do half split to one side. Half split to the other side. Bring it back to sumo stretch. Good, let's work some more splits tonight. So hands on the floor, a little bit wider now and down. Reach to one side. To the other side. Back to the center. Good, and on your own, lower yourself to your maximum stretch. Good, let's hold that for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna rock back. However you need to get back to this position. You stay open and reach the center. One side. The other side. Bring it back in, pull those feet in, butterfly stretch. Loosen them up a little bit first. First thing you're gonna do is grab your ankles and press down on your knees with your elbows. Try to get your knees to touch the floor. Good. Loosen them up again. Now grab the feet, pull your chest down. Okay. Bring those feet straight out. And tonight I want you to pull your toes up and back and then reach past your feet. Reach past them. Don't grab on anything if you don't have to. Why don't you try to reach past? Very good. We're going to finish up by bringing yourself to the balls of your feet, hands on the floor. And the goal is to try to lock out your knees, but not take your hands off the floor. Once you take your hands off the floor, start to release the stretch. So if you can't lock out your knees, that's okay. Just get up as high as you can. Keep those hands glued. So we're going to slowly raise up. Get those hamstrings stretched out. Bend the knees to release the stretch. Press up. Shake it off. All right. Don't forget to comment to let me know that you've attended tonight. If you watch the replay, send me some sort of message to let me know you're watching and practicing at home. And try out that homework assignment for me over the weekend. Take some of your self-defense, take a self-defense, a one-step hand technique, and a one-step kick technique, kind of put them together and see how you can make them work together with the way you're being attacked or grabbed. All right? It's a great exercise to do to really visualize and see how your one-steps are supposed to work. All right. Great training again, everybody. Have a great evening. Kenyet. Tongsu.